One. Welcome, welcome. We are at another Saturday Night Poet today. And today I have my guest who was with me last night because we had to end it so fast because I had a time period last night and when it starts and when it begins. So right now I'm back with the researcher and activist Action D. Jackson. And last night, I mean, we got so many things, the conversation out. I mean, it had people asking a lot of questions. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go check out what we look like over there. I'm going to go to that page and see how we stand it up. Can you see the page?
Yes.
Okay, let's go see. All right, we have 17 people that listened to our show last night on Facebook, and 4 people on Twitter, and 1 person on LinkedIn. So that's good. That is good that we got some people that are listening. That's very important. I'm glad that we are recording this again today. So we're gonna start with go ahead and tell me because the last time we talked, we was talking about the foods we should and shouldn't eat. And man, that's I know that's a thousand list of foods that we can and we cannot eat. But I ask that you tell us, from your research, which food we should eat, you should not eat. So I'm gonna say about five, like I said last night. Give us about five. So you got the floor,
Well,
Mr. Jackson.
well, that's a hard one simply because uh, you really can't eat anything, and research has proven this. I'm working with my cousin that has MS, and I had to tell him yesterday that he had to give nightshades up, and a lot of these people say, okay, fruits and vegetables. That may be true, but it has to be organic. If it's not organic, that means it's sprayed with Roundup Ready pesticides, which is being found in breast milk in every mother right now. So it's going straight through the umbilical cord into the fetus and changing that actual fetus. So when you say organic, a lot of people of color are like, well, I just can't afford it. Well, I understand that. But if you want to eat the poison, that's fine. Just prepare for the outcome. So I would say fruits, vegetables, depending on your situation, what medications you're on, because some of the fruits have sugar and it will spike the insulin levels. So diabetics can't eat some fruits, such as bananas and pineapples and things. But it's really hard. It's like this horrible game that these people are playing to actually kill us. You have to eat, and I'm going through the process of saying, okay, well, what can I eat? Doing the research, it's like so scary that what do you eat? That's the hard
Mm.
part. Uh, and for number one, no packaged food because high fructose corn syrup is in everything. And when I say everything, it's in pizza, coleslaw, meat, breads, cakes, candies, soft drinks, you name it, it's in it. It blocks the assimilation of calcium, which leads to osteoporosis and other horrible issues. That's number one. It's also linked to cancer in test animals. It's a synthetic sugar, so it bypasses the pancreas and it causes it to shut down, leading to diabetes and all these other horrible things and obesity. And it's highly addictive. So that means you cannot eat anything. No soda, candies, cakes, bread, meat, pizza, coleslaw. It's over. If you plan on healing the human body. So I don't even know if it's five on my list because it's like organic fruits, vegetables, grass-fed beef. If you're you might be a vegan or vegetarian, which I wouldn't recommend. But if you are, well, you have to supplement to get those nutrients in the beef and the meat. and farm raised chicken. You know, free range chicken, free range eggs, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's like back to the country for us.
Okay. Well, I most definitely would keep those words that you said in mind myself because I'm getting ready myself to, do some kind of changing in my diet and in my life. So I do appreciate you. And you telling me these words here. Now, the other day when you were talking, you told me you got to talk to your body. Now, could
Yeah.
you explain to me, how can a person talk to their body, especially when they are going through this change and their body is used to it? And you said, talk to me about it. How do you do that?
Yeah, this is what I did to actually talk to my body. When you do a fast, if you're on medications, it's kind of hard to fast, you know, because you have to eat to take the medications or you pretty much die. But if you're not on medications, if you fast, you slowly enter the different foods that you used to eat back into your system one by one and wait about 4 or 5 hours, see if you have any headaches or any issues or anything that's going on. Your body will tell you, okay, this food is fine, try another one. You try another one. Of course, it can't be the packaged food or cinnamon rolls or pizza or nothing like that. So, but just listen to what your body says. So every time you eat something and you get that headache or you get that migraine that you just can't understand, well, where did it come from? Most likely you just ate some pizza or some pastrami or processed meat that's in the pizza or deli meat, Subway, same thing. That's even worse. And it'll actually tell you. So you'll say, okay, I'm not going to eat that anymore. Let's try something else. And you just have to basically test everything.
We just have somebody who had joined us. Welcome. Welcome. Let's continue on, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people really don't understand how serious it is because take natural flavors. You go into the store, you see, okay, it's natural flavors in it, it must be good. Well, natural flavors, they use, how can I put this? Beaver butt, okay? The actual anus of a beaver is in some of this natural flavor. So you're eating beaver ass as a natural flavoring.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say when they find out. When they find it out, this was on Food Babe, and we do a lot of activist work, and she's the one that spearheaded the protest against Subway for that chemical that they make yoga mats with that they had in their bread, and she spearheaded that campaign, and then you know she had this expose on her site about natural flavors, and you think of
Excuse me. I'm
yes,
sorry. I'm sorry. Subway.
yes.
Subway has what in its bread?
It has a chemical and they use it in a to make yoga mats.
What yoga max? You mean yoga like sit down and
Yeah,
yoga?
yeah, the actual highly toxic chemical that you really wouldn't want to eat. It's in the
Okay.
bread. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what they told us. They said, well, okay, you found us out. We'll take it out in a few months, maybe a year. I mean, I don't eat it anyway, but I fight for the people that think they're eating healthy. And, you know, because of Subway commercials, you can lose weight, get healthy, but you're not understanding what's actually in this stuff. And they won't tell you. We tell you on our sites, on our activist sites, whether you go to foodbabe.com or Natural News, as you know, Ocean, or sites like this, they actually have a printout of red alerts, watch this chemical that's in the food. And when you find it out, it's horrible.
Mm,
So true, so
okay.
true.
No more Subway.
Okay, now, hello, do you want to introduce yourself to the
Oh,
people?
I'm
You don't have
Andrea.
to if you want to.
I'm Andrea. I didn't know I was going to be on a video, but I'm Andrea or Angel Kiss.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Yes, yes. So right now it's 6:34 in Minnesota, goddamn. And like I said, at 7 o'clock, I will be presenting the new another Saturday night poet. And before we do that, I'm gonna give Mr. Jackson their name. So when 7 o'clock get here, he can let you know who is the next poet. He's gonna present. Can you do that, Mr. Jackson?
Yeah, you bring it up on screen. That cool.
All right. Now the next question. Okay, and okay, I'm looking at my list right now here. You supposed to be when I asked you to read your song. Can you
Uh,
feel me now? And I want to hear the words to it because I got it, but I wasn't hearing the words really good. So could you read the words, the lyrics to that song?
I really don't have them like in front of me. Uh, and that song, whoa. Wait a minute. Can you feel me now?
Okay, I guess you
Uh,
didn't get my memo last night.
I I didn't, I was up all night doing some research and study and
Okay, okay. So what? I mean, well then, since we not doing this, why don't you tell us that there's something else that we should know? I mean, something you want to leave with the audience before you go.
well, yeah, what I'm gonna start doing is putting a new chemical like database on my website, which is JJMA, the number four, the letter U.com, JJMA4U.com. And each chemical that we're gonna expose, to stay away from it. The best bet is just don't eat fast food, no restaurants, forget the supermarkets, go back to old school, way back in the day, fruits, vegetable growing, period. If you want to heal yourself. Everyone I know is sick. When I say everyone, kids, whether it's rosacea or the hair falling out, skin rashes with the kids, all the kids have glasses. You remember back in the day, only one kid had glasses, and all the kids used to make fun of them, calling them four eyes. Well,
Thanks. That's me.
everyone has glasses now, and if you call somebody four eyes, you get beat down because everybody has glasses. So, I mean, I see little tiny 2 year olds with glasses. There's something wrong with that.
Well,
So,
here we don't have farmers markets. Like I live in Louisiana, but
oh,
we
yeah.
don't have farmers markets here. I mean, we used to, but we don't have it anymore. And I buy most of my fresh vegetables from like Walmart.
Oh, uh,
Yeah. And my friend told me, she was like, well, before you eat those apples, you need to soak them for like a day.
yeah. And the whole thing about that is that what they spray on them penetrates that apple. Actually, we were arguing with Walmart, and we're telling them, first of all, it's not organic. Why are you lying to the people? And they said, well, because we can. So we outed Walmart. Actually, it's in a lawsuit right now. And they said, well, okay, we're going to stop lying. We're just going to say healthy food instead of organic. But they're still
Hmm.
lying to the people. But in Louisiana, it used to be, I have some cousins out there. It used to be farmers markets everywhere.
Yes.
I mean,
And they
everyone used to
aren't
grow.
popular anymore.
Yeah, and they should be. But what it was is everyone got so cityfied. No one wants to grow. And the laws that they're passing the laws against us to eat healthy. So if you try to grow, they'll shut you down and force you to eat this chemical laden crap.
That's true.
That's
So
scary. I thought,
what's the best? Have you ever heard of Max Fresh Market, because we do have like a Max Fresh Market here, but I mean, how fresh is Max Fresh Market?
That's a good question. I
Because
would
it's
have,
like it used to be like you know how you used to go to the Winn Dixie or the Piggly Wiggly,
yeah.
and we just closed like Piggly Wiggly, and that's what Max Fresh Market bought out. So they're
Oh.
saying that the food is fresh. They're saying that it comes from a farm. Now I know, like on the side of the road, I buy strawberries from on the side of the road, watermelon,
Hmm.
sometimes greens and stuff like that from on the side of the road. But as far as like stores, is Brookshire's any good? Because we have a Super One Foods, but it's like under Brookshire's.
That's a good question because all the growing, uh, the way they grow and what they use, they probably won't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to like research who your farmers are, where'd you get it, did you use Roundup Ready pesticides by Monsanto? And most
Mm-hmm.
likely, if you talk to regular farmers, they won't even know. The farmers out here in Houston, when I say, is it GMO? Is it modified? Do you use Roundup Ready? And they were like, oh, it's just good. No, you're not understanding. I'm a researcher and I research the chemicals and how they bring on the neurological issues, the MS, the lupus, the Lou Gehrig's disease, and kids with cancer. That's the part that I'm looking for. So if you can't tell me that, I can't buy your product.
Okay, I
And
understand that.
yeah, but they'll have natural. What it was is that they lobbied Congress to put all natural on unnatural foods. They,
Mm-hmm.
they pay hundreds of billions of dollars to put that name on there to lie to the people, and you eat it thinking, "Hey, it's all natural and it's good for me." But they don't tell you they lobby Congress to put all natural on something that's actually not natural.
You're absolutely right, because when I went, I'm a diabetic, and then I'm having the gastric bypass,
Oh,
and they
oh,
wanted um I was looking for a juice to drink, and they
uh
said 100% natural juicy juice, and I figured
huh.
it was 100% natural. But
Yeah.
then a young lady that got WIC for her
Hmm.
kids, that's what she get, juicy juice, and she said, it's full of sugar, right? And I
Yeah.
said, no, it's like 100% natural. She
No.
said, no, it's not.
No.
She said it just says that.
Yeah. She's
Well,
right,
that's
and
fine.
being that, I'm gonna get you a link to it. I tell you what. Write this down. Fire MD now. That is a website to where I'm not only activist, I join with different doctors that are for the people with diabetes, lupus, MS, all these other horrible diseases. They can be reversed, but they're trying to shut us down and shut us up because they were like, hey, we got to sell these drugs. We got to cut these people open. That's where our money comes from. So we're like, well, I understand you have to make your trillions of dollars killing the people. I understand that. But we're for the people.
Yeah.
And they once you jump ship, we have doctors that jump ship that said, hey, this is wrong. I don't like killing people and I don't like lying to people. And they actually gave up their practice, they jumped ship, and they're on our side now. And they're, releasing these different protocols and the information that we need to actually
Okay.
survive as human beings.
I'm trying to find a pen so I can
Well,
write
well,
this
well, I
stuff
tell
in.
you what, it'll be pretty easy for you to understand. Just think you about to fire your doctor right now. So it's firemdnow.com. And
Oh,
that's
okay. FireMDNow.com. Okay.
yeah,
I can remember that.
that's Dr. Peter
Now,
Glidden, and he has a lot of information and things on his site. But I also deal
Okay.
with Robert Scott Bell and quite a few other people that's on our side to bring our bodies back because I don't call them people, I call them evil entities. Anybody that wants to poison the entire world and kill us, they can't be human to me. That's evil. So I don't call them people. I call them these evil entities.
Now, as you say that, Mr. Jackson, it reminded me of when I was watching that film about JFK, and everybody was always trying to say, well, who shot him? Who shot him?
Yeah.
That wasn't the issue. You're not supposed, that's when the question you're supposed to be asking. You're supposed to ask him, why did you kill him? And because I read further, there was a guy in there who put a little team together who was ready to get rid of Kennedy.
Yeah.
And he had been working with a woman who was a doctor, and she specialized in cancer. And I'm like, what the hell is them two need to be together? What are y'all trying to do, sir? You gonna give people cancer? What? Because that didn't make no sense right there. But Oliver Stone, if you watch that movie, JFK, sorry, over and over again, you will see what I'm saying, because it's showing you right there. That man stood up there talking about cancer. You're not a doctor. You don't have a degree. Why the hell are you there working with somebody about cancer? And the other thing about it is that as soon as JFK died, she was found dead, shot.
Yeah.
In her home.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anytime you try to either cure cancer or tell people that you can actually reverse it, which it can be done, but you can't do it in the United States, they will kill you. I have documentation of many doctors. One of the doctors I was working with, Dr. Asar, she disappeared, but her colleague was working on a cure for cancer, and it actually went in and destroyed the cancerous cells and brought up the good cells to an active state. She ran into a tree, quote unquote, and was found dead. It was on TV, and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, who was it? And I heard it out the corner of my ear when I was getting ready for work, and I'm like, she had to be doing some serious research, and it must have been cancer. So I sat down and looked at the actual, crime scene and everything, and true enough, that's what she was doing. But I told her when I was with Dr. Asar that don't release it, please don't release that. Not here. You can leave the States and then release it. But if you release that here, they'll kill you. They'll kill you.
That's a shame with the world we living in. But I wanted, because I know right now it's 6:47 and Minnesota got damn right now. And I have a question, because we have a title that's water, air, and food. So right now we've been doing a lot of talking about food. Could you tell us a little bit more about air and about water?
On the air, right now they're doing geoengineering, so they call it. So those chemtrails, as we call them, those like long streaks that are in the air that those airplanes way up in the atmosphere are spraying, it contains barium aluminum. That's just one of the things it contains. And we found it out because we've done different tests, test on the soil, test on the leaves, on the trees, and they try to deny it, but you just can't deny it, and it's horrible. And our time is almost about out.
I don't know why that thing keep doing that. Okay, go ahead. You can continue.
But yeah,
I'm gonna get ready, and I'm still. As soon as they let us go, I'm going in and get ready to announce my poet. Then I'll find out what is going on with these people here, because it's like I said, I have it set up to 8 o'clock, and it keeps showing that.
Yeah.
So I gotta find out what's up. So you can go ahead and continue to talk until it goes out. But before you go, did you get my message?
No.
In text.
No.
Text. Okay, I text you letting you know the name of the next another Saturday Night Poet because I wanted you to announce them. But I know this time is cutting short, and we most definitely have to have you back here so we can continue on this conversation because I mean this kind of talk, it needs to be discussed. The people need to be educated and find out what's going on,
Yeah,
in our world and society. Because I mean, I think for the longest, America is the land of lies. So
yeah,
many things of lies been going throughout the century
yeah.
with America. I mean, we're just finding out things now. And just like my sister was telling me the other day, she felt like, oh, these people did not want you to have the internet because if you get the internet, you can find knowledge. You're going to find out things.
Yeah.
So, did you find it?
Did I find what?
The name.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I
Oh, okay,
searched.
okay. I said I wrote in there. I don't know why it's not showing it now, but oh, okay, bro. I will do the taking the liberty to announcing myself because I know we're about with 6:50 right now. So before we go off the air, could you leave something here for the people to know about and should know about?
Uh, Watch your back. Research everything before you put it in your body. Watch your children. Watch what you feed them before you buy them that juice, candy, whatever. Uh, Flip it around and look at the products and the chemicals that are in it, and at least research those chemicals and see the horrible effects that it's going to have on the kids, because everyone's going to have diabetes within 10 years. It's just going to be like the norm. It's going to be the norm. So we have a long road ahead with this. It's scary, but I have a speech to do at a church probably I think next week sometime, set up about the whole food thing, and they're not gonna like it. You have to give up the pork. You have to give up the ding dongs and the cupcakes and cinnamon rolls. All this it has to leave your life to get healthy again. If you want to live. I know people right now that just don't care. They just say, well, I just die. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just move on.
No, I rather leave it.
Yeah, yeah. So if it's anything I could offer to anyone, like I said, shoot me an email on my website, JJMA, the number 4, the letter U.com, and I'll get back with you if you say, what do you think about this? I'll shoot you back an email. Hey, go here. This is the research, and this is this. So it's I don't charge for it. A lot of people are like, well, you can charge. It's not about me charging right now. It's about survival of the people. And I don't care who you are, white, black, Puerto Rican, Indian, it really doesn't matter. They're after all of us. It's scary. It's like this horrible movie that a movie that this scientist is in, and he's out trying to warn the people, and they're like, we don't want to hear it. Then the monster comes and like kills everybody except 3 people.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it's
And
like.
your website is what is
MA,
JJMA.
the number 4 and the letter U.
Okay, JJMA for you.
Yeah, .com.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Okay,
add it
so
in my email.
you got it, my sister.
Yeah. Do I have to pay $9.99?
For what?
I don't know. It says $9.99.
Oh, that must be that cutoff switch for the
Hello, said
time.
that, brother. You don't have to pay nothing. I gotta take care of that myself and find out what's going on about the meeting because, and like I was telling him, the meeting will end soon because this I got the remaining 4.22 seconds in here. But I want to thank Mr. Jackson for coming and sharing his knowledge with us. And please come back so we can have more to talk about. And after you did some more research and tell us something new. tell us something we don't know.
No
I mean,
problem.
to know these things, but there's some things out there that we don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm here to enlighten the people, and thank you for the chance that you're giving me, and you're appreciated. And the people are going to appreciate it also.
Well, I thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, now when is your book? When will your book be out?
I'm still working on it right now. I have over 15 years of researching, and I'm doing some like in-depth last parts and stuff, but it should be like next year sometime.
Well, as soon as this, segment in, I'm gonna be sending you. I know I gotta give you a copy of last night's taping, and I'm sending through your email, and I'm gonna send you today's taping too,
Okay.
so we can go over that. So I mean, when next time you are ready to, tell us something, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to share it with you. And right now I gotta tell you that on the 23rd of May, I will have a writer here
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell us about her story, her work, her
Okay.
book that she's working on right now as well. So
Okay.
please come by and tune in for May 23rd. And right now I'm trying to get some more other people that I want, to talk to. But that's
Okay.
gonna take time.
Oh yeah, all
It's
the
gonna
time.
take. So you go ahead and enjoy your weekend, my brother. And I thank you
All right.
for sharing your news with us and continue to keep fighting the great fight.
Always. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay.
God be with y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.